Okay, the Ethereum price right now is roughly 3,288. If you guys can see on the 1 hour chart and the roughly 4 hour chart, it does not look impressive, at least from what a lot of us will be taking a look at. But this is actually an excellent buying opportunity because if you take a look at the daily on Ethereum, yes, there's been a definitely a downturn on Ethereum. We're gonna go ahead and investigate this, determine why is that? Why is the price going down? Why is there a sea of red for Ethereum? And really and truly, the landscape for the entire crypto market is actually down. I don't know of any particular meme tokens or blue chip tokens that is actually making a run for it right now. And is it because what's the anticipation of the Bitcoin halving coming? Are the miners taking their funds out now that's actually hurting the market? Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's investigate to find out what's going on. And is this an excellent time for you guys to go ahead and make money by dollar cost averaging? Let's just do the research and dive in right now. Hey guys, welcome to the video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more now. Let's just get right to it. Well, it's a beautiful Saturday morning here. Let's take a look at what's going on with Ethereum. Yeah, so it's been reported that four Ethereum whales dumped over $106 million worth of Ethereum. And this should actually most likely going to pull the price down to Ethereum down to around 3,000. And the whale alert is showing it right on the blockchain that over 22,928,000 and change. The list goes on to another $38 million worth of ETH, another 32 million. So as you can see, there's a lot of information being available to you on the blockchain. We have another 9,999. Question is, why are people selling? Are these investors that got into Ethereum around the early part and actually start taking profit, or are they pretty much triggering the market to go ahead and get a better price to force the hand of a lot of retailers to get nervous and to go ahead and sell to save whatever funds they have left? And this is how the big players, when it comes to investments, do it. They do it in the stock market. They'll go ahead and trigger and do a sell-off where people get nervous and they go ahead and buy the bottom price. They may be doing this to get a better position, or hey, they can be taking profit, or actually adding it to another investment, maybe putting more money on Bitcoin. But this will actually go ahead and definitely pull the price down. We see the sea of red, but this is a perfect time to go ahead and invest. Yes, I did invest yesterday, but for those of you that are trying to figure out what is a good time to get in, with seeing these movements that are actually creating a nice little dip for Ethereum, as well as the entire crypto landscape, is that you want not to put all of your money that you're going to go ahead and dollar cost averaging right now. You put it in a sequence where if you see Ethereum is actually falling 5%, you put on a few or maybe 10% at fall. You wait and you try to let the dust settle, because who knows, the price may definitely go ahead and drop a lot lower, and you might be able to get an even more better position. So this is the reason why you see the price of Ethereum is actually falling, because whales are actually moving funds around. They're moving into a wallet because maybe a lot of them themselves may be getting nervous, or maybe they probably heard of something that the price can potentially go low and they want to go ahead and take some profit. Who knows? Maybe they even have even more money left on their wallet, but they're taking a percentage of that now. So again, this is the reason why we're seeing a dip in the price of Ethereum. You have to do your investigation to find what is there to come. I'm actually gonna still just wait a little bit on the sidelines to see if it's actually gonna go a little lower, because I want to make sure that I can get myself those even more better gains. I mean, I'm looking here on my computer, seeing that an additional 57.3 million of Ethereum has actually moved to another exchange. Okay, so that may continue for all through the week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we may see a $3,000 worth of even the 2970, and I definitely will start to load up there, because we've seen the run up of Ethereum go as far as the 3400, 3500. It would definitely start to retrace around the 3600, but even at that point, I'm actually in a profit. So this is the investigation. Now let's get back to it. It was a bearish sentiment for a lot of retailers like myself. We're looking at that and trying to figure out, shouldn't there be excitement with anticipation of a Bitcoin halving that's actually going to be happening? But from doing my research and looking around, it basically reported that whenever there was the last Bitcoin halving, the Ethereum price did not move as much. In fact, it actually went in the opposite direction. And for those of you that are expecting the price of Ethereum to actually move after the Bitcoin halving happened, we may not see that. Now, the anticipation for that happening for a Bitcoin, we are all looking forward to that because, guys, I am a Bitcoin holder. I have one, let's say 1.5. A lot of people have 2, 3, 4. Some people have even 10 Bitcoin. So a lot of those people are making money. This is the reason why I'm actually focusing on Ethereum. I'm trying to get what those persons accumulated now to actually reap the rewards. So when I do see a $30,000 Ethereum, I know my life is actually going to be set. And this is the reason why I'm actually doing this now for a lot of you guys that are actually trying to find that next niche meme token that's actually going to set you up for a nice return on your investment. And that's why Ethereum, look at now, I do have funds in XRP, but I really was hoping that XRP would have been where I, like around the $3 mark right now. I'm not going to sell my XRP, but with the legal battle that was going on with Ripple and the SEC, we all were hoping that it would have been there now. Can it get that? Yes, it can. But we don't know when that's going to happen. There's nothing legally happening with XRP, so there's no reason why XRP should not be at those particular prices. I think what happened is that the drawn-out process with the legal battle, a lot of people actually probably just got burned out and they wanted something new. A lot of people did make money with XRP when it was at its all-time high, but then a lot of us got back in when the price of XRP dropped down to roughly 34 cents, and now it's at 54 cents, and it's been a little higher, and it can go high as well, but we haven't seen that return. We've seen a lot of people made a lot of money with SHIB and actually done very well. So this is the turn of the page, the opportunity to make money with another token that's the number 2 on the market as far as market cap, with sometime over $406+ billion in market cap value. Bitcoin is sometime over $1 trillion and potentially can go even higher. But Ethereum, knowing that we have all of these investors that are whales actually being reported to be selling right now and pulling the price down, this is an excellent time for you guys to actually get in. And I'm going to tell you guys this because you want to get a solid position when it comes to crypto investing, because when the price action does start to move, you definitely, as you guys know, with stock market, you buy low, you sell high. But this is the opportunity. Do not get discouraged. This is a 24 hours a revolving door when it comes to crypto. It doesn't operate like the stock market. So if you're getting into crypto for the first time, you can be down 1,000 and wake up in the morning and be up $10,000. It is like that because any particular news that comes out will impact crypto all around the world. Sunrise to sunset, there's movement. So yes, we know potentially an imminent that Hong Kong, Japan will most likely allow a spot ETF for Bitcoin and Ethereum. If that happens, and for those who've been watching the video, there will be a tremendous amount of money is being put into the market, which pertains to those for two particular number 1 and number 2 tokens, and that's actually going to drive the price up. Same as what happened here in the United States. Now, January was the Bitcoin spot ETF. We're now in April, and April 23rd being the decision day, and you guys have seen me keep talking about that. There's nothing in writing that's actually going to actually happen, because it's been seen that the SEC have always come back and said they're going to go ahead and delay their decision because they need to do a little more investigation, because they have to take it to the court and let the court know this is the reason why we're going to classify Ethereum as a security. They need to have a compelling amount of evidence to convince the court as to the reason why. And the last time they did that, it did not work out very well for them. And the court said it's absolutely baseless. Go ahead and plow forward and make them become a spot ETF, and they can make it available to people portfolio to make money. So let's just see what happens. But seeing that a lot of people are moving their funds around, again, you buy now. The price of Ethereum is projected to go as low as $29.70. And you guys see me, I say that a lot in the videos, and even lower. We may see, if a lot of things that don't work out for Ethereum, maybe see a $2,500 Ethereum price. If that happens, I'm going to double down. Now, My pattern for buying Ethereum is either every week or every 2 weeks. I put in between $100 to $400 on Ethereum consistently on a particular day. It can be Wednesday of every week. I put in maybe $100, and then every 2 weeks I put in $400. And that is my pattern. And yes, as the price go down, and if I'm buying at these prices here and the price go down, yes, I am in the negative. I am prepared for that, because when that price goes down, I do have a reserve that I can go ahead and catch it down here and dollar cost average as it goes down. This is how you make money with crypto. A lot of you guys coming from the stock market, you guys understand that principle. But the thing with the stock market, guys, I'm in the stock market. I have a portfolio, and I do get my dividends, and I get my do get my quarterly report. And you have to, the S&P 500 historically give you an 8% return over a 10-year period, historically, and it can go higher, without a doubt. That has been proven continuously. With crypto, there is no historical. The only thing that's actually making it look even more convincing is Bitcoin has been trending, has definitely been making that value amount even more possible. Bitcoin price continues to climb, and it will go higher. Will we see the same thing with Ethereum? I truly believe we'll see the same thing with Ethereum. It may not move as rapidly as Bitcoin, but it will move. And when it does move, it will get to those prices. My anticipation with Ethereum is that once Bitcoin reach the $80,000 mark, we will most likely see a $8,000 to $10,000 Ethereum. And once people start to see that, they're going to become even more comfortable. For those of you that have been around since, let's say, 2020 and 2021, you guys can remember Ethereum being around the $1,100. Even during the COVID-19, the price of Ethereum was very, very low. And I get it. A lot of people were not spending and buying crypto. We were trying to save our lives at this point in time, at that point in time. But the price did fall. And for a lot of people actually cashed it because they did need their money. But the price of Ethereum falling down to 2,500, I will definitely double down. I would advise you guys to get in as well. Again, nothing that I'm telling you guys is financial. I'm not a financial advisor, but a lot of technical analysts that are actually doing all their TA in reference to projections and the AMA, you're seeing that there's a serious amount of bearish sentiment that's going to be happening with Ethereum. So expect the price to go even lower. Okay, expect it to take a little bit of a nosedive, hit the 3,000, and start to go below the 3,000 and beyond. Okay, and if that happens, make sure you have reserve on the side to go ahead and dollar cost average, because once it gets to the $6,000 range, it's going to start to move even faster. And once we break the $10,000 mark, Ethereum is actually going to start making mainstream media discussions, because now they know that Bitcoin is actually going to be out of reach for a lot of people that are retailers like myself. They're going to start talking about Ethereum, that, hey, Ethereum is now starting to make a run for it. You'll see a lot of financial channels now mention it, as well as local news. When they start to talk about Bitcoin, you see the price move. But once it hit mainstream media that Ethereum is now starting to look very similar to what Bitcoin is doing, institutional investors are actually going to even double down. That's if we do not get a spot ETF for Ethereum. They will now start to jump in. That would now put the pressure on the SEC to go ahead and state the case. Why shouldn't there be a spot ETF? So let's see how this is actually going to turn out. Have your money ready. Treat this like a savings account along with your other investments. Be consistent with the amount that you're putting in. Even if you have to put half the amount, be consistent, because it will work out in the end. A 10-year plan, just stick to it. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.